On the 13th of December, 1969, an excavator operator named Mikhail Noskov broke ground at the future truck plant industrial site on the Kama River. Thus, the history of KAMAZ began, which has come to be part of our country's history. As early as February 16, 1976, the first truck rolled off the plant's assembly line. A relatively short time later, KAMAZ gained the upper hand in the industry when they manufactured their 1 millionth truck. KAMAZ was built by the people, hand in hand with the whole nation. It achieved success and passed through tough times, from which it emerged stronger and better prepared for future successes. The new era demanded enormous changes from the whole country. KAMAZ was up to the challenge, and by 2012, its production number had hit 2 million. Today's world poses new challenges for KAMAZ. Safety, sustainability, and comfort requirements are changing. Business competition is becoming tougher. Technological standards are changing. Fully aware of the need for large-scale changes, KAMAZ is implementing a massive comprehensive re-engineering project. The history of KAMAZ, like any other history, develops in a spiral. Several years ago, it became clear that we were approaching an era of pivotal changes. The key reasons for change were the obsolescence and physical deterioration of assets, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and customers' new product requirements. The engineering of all major processes, especially manufacturing, with the parallel development of a new modern vehicle line, is a vital tool enabling KAMAZ to enter a new historic stage. The history of vehicle manufacturing has never seen such projects, neither by scope nor diversity. Despite the hard time, we are implementing a global re-engineering project, since it's a matter of vital importance regarding the future of KAMAZ, a priority no matter what the circumstances.
Reengineering of KAMAZ is a big and huge transformation of KAMAZ from the past into the future. What we are doing is absolutely unique in the world. We are on one side introducing a complete new truck generation with a complete new cabin, complete new engine, complete new powertrain, new frame, existing axles, and a complete new electronic architecture. In parallel, we are introducing and executing a new IT landscape for KAMAZ, which will enable KAMAZ to develop it further on due to a level of Industry 4.0.
The R&D project is key within the framework of the Advanced KAMAZ Vehicle Line Development Project. The R&D Center answers for a full range of research and engineering activities directed towards developing vehicles that meet international standards and remain unique in many aspects. The project is faced with the tasks of carrying out the research and development of K5 generation cab shell vehicles, which conform to modern interior and exterior design trends, taking over research and development in electrics and electronics for this advanced vehicle line, covering the research and development for a new generation engine family. The research activities, constructional design and processes engineering activities are carried out with the help of modern computer-aided design and simulation systems, which allow for the development of a new product faster and more efficiently. Designing, virtual testing, and manufacturing of a digital twin are followed by components and assemblies, bench testing, as well as test assembly of vehicles in the R&D Center. The new model range dominates in terms of its ownership cost and cost efficiency. Service intervals have been increased by 80%. Fuel efficiency has been improved by 10%. Service life has been increased by up to 1,200,000 kilometers. KAMAZ starts at its foundry. That is why the modernization starts here. Cast iron production reengineering provides for the development of compact and high-performance foundry, focused on the production of intricate castings made of cast iron alloys, meeting strict casting quality requirements. Production capacity optimization due to reorganization, modernization, and new equipment procurement will allow us to significantly enhance capacity load as well as labor quality and efficiency.
As part of the re-engineering of the KAMAZ truck group, the foundry will also be upgraded to feature the latest equipment and processes in the foundry industry. The melting, molding and core shop departments will be upgraded, and we will also use software such as artificial intelligence to improve the products of KAMAZ Foundry.
The re-engineering project will also enable us to cut the space needed for production premise areas in half, reduce the lack of staff and outdated equipment, all while keeping with current production volumes. For instance, take the melting shop, a 3-time decrease in the outdated melting and holding furnaces. The molding shop, a 5-time decrease in the molding lines. The core room, a 4-time decrease of the process equipment is planned. The equipment selection process, along with technical work, flow and foundry re-engineering is in progress. Here, the most critical vehicle parts are produced. Here, the metal passes through fire and water and is forged by a force of 12,000 tons. The use of hot stamping processes, simulation for all forgings, and 3D designing of die tooling makes it possible to quickly perform processes preparation to produce new forgings, including crankshafts. High-speed milling and tooling EDM allow to process complex impressions of die tooling having high accuracy and low roughness, thus eliminating subsequent machining, which speeds up production, improves quality, and reduces production costs. An automated forging line based on a press of 12,000 tons has been in operation since 1976. The modernization of the line will ensure that the forging quality and the production process are up to international standards. The following activities are also mastered within the project framework: the use of self-hardening steel, controlled cooling, heating of workpieces using thyristor frequency converters. Engines are the heart of KAMAZ automobiles, so to ensure that they are reliable, fuel-efficient, and ecologically friendly, we use the most cutting-edge technology out there. The project for the R6 engine production is one of the most important parts of the re-engineering process. The project provides for maximum localization. State-of-the-art equipment from the most modern global machine tool manufacturers has been introduced to manufacture critical engine parts. The concept of engine parts production, assembly, and testing is based on modern technologies, rapid equipment maintenance, dimension control during machining, and production process control automation. Machinery is equipped with a traceability system that ensures control for compliance with the technological process. 100% control of key parameters and tool wear is provided for, statistical data analysis, and complete equipment monitoring is carried out. The engine as well as a powertrain is assembled on pallets with the help of modern assembly systems and fixtures that are equipped with a data carrier with assembly information. To assess the actual performance of an assembled engine operation, engine bench tests are conducted. Engine running, getting operational characteristics, and engine adjustment are carried out on the benches simultaneously. The implemented technologies require a high level of personnel competence, production engineering, and production culture. The main production shops of the press and stamp plant are welding and painting, pressing, and small series production. Re-engineering is carried out in all these areas. As part of our press and stamp plant modernization project, a modern production facility for frame production for the new KAMAZ truck family is being set up. Key areas of focus are replacing imported products by in-house products, use of high-strength steel, a new concept of assembly line with integrated quality elements, introducing cataphoresis priming and powder coating, improving quality of coating, and increasing corrosion resistance by 5 times. Quality is ensured not only by new and modernized equipment, but also by the latest methods and controls introduction, which are carried out in a new robotic laboratory of optical measurements. The cabin in white parts localization project is an example of effects achieved thanks to KAMAZ-DAIMLER cooperation. The new production is organized to meet DAIMLER requirements for product and process stability and quality. Stamping for localized parts is gradually put into operation. Production of cabin in white parts is arranged using a modern line in the press and stamp plant. Arrangements for the localized process of new cab instrument panel crossbar welding are being made. The new production delivers products for KAMAZ and Mercedes vehicles, while fully meeting global product quality requirements. A new plant at the KAMAZ production site and setup of K5 cabin in white manufacturing plant with DAIMLER concern involvement in a key direction of automotive manufacturing re-engineering.
The new Daimler KAMAZ Rust plant, built up since the year 2015, is now ready for the start of production. Our new brand new logistic cabin white and paint shop is ready to produce 55,000 cabs for Mercedes-Benz and KAMAZ.
The design capacity of the plant is 55,000 cabs per year, the highest level of automation in Russia. More than 80% of processes are performed by 100 robots. The logistics center ensures a balanced production process, which starts from a cab shell welding shop conveyor. At the end of the line, 4 robots measure the geometrical dimensions of each cabin in white at 120 points and compare the results with a standard set in the program. Even stricter standards apply in paint chambers where only robots are used. There is also a laboratory where material composition for surface preparation units and cataphoresis coating is constantly monitored. 80% of cab shells are delivered to KAMAZ assembly line and 20% to Mercedes-Benz assembly plant in Naberezhny Chelny. The truck assembly stage combines the results of work in all directions into a final product. The result of the re-engineering project is the creation of a new assembly production that meets all the requirements of world-class truck assembly. The key project result is the creation of modern truck assembly production system using digital control, highly organized logistics, and qualified personnel. The vehicle is assembled with digital support at all stages of assembly, which is expressed in the automatic configuration of the assembly systems tool for each assembled model, in automatic control and storage of assembly data, in the process information support, and operator assistance. Thus, the human factor risks are minimized. Important tasks here are operational production control using mobile solutions, product quality control in real time, traceability of products. The new model range has become structurally and technologically more complex and requires highly qualified personnel and effective production organization. In addition, the level of KAMAZ vehicles' electrical equipment and electronic components is worth to be mentioned. In this regard, trucks of an advanced family require high-tech comprehensive testing and tuning of electronic control units and electronic vehicle systems, as well as testing at test benches. For this purpose, an end-of-line system is introduced in production now, which will make it possible to solve the above issues and is one of the important elements of a re-engineering project. All activities with the KAMAZ Reengineering project, i.e. the transition to a new model range, development of new technologies and processes, creation of new productions, and quality requirements, present challenges as far as logistics goes. Logistics should be on par with the new KAMAZ technological level. KAMAZ specialists have developed a concept and strategy for production logistics development, which is fully integrated into other reengineering projects. Key points in the logistics project include maximum avoidance of manual labor. Logistics experts use digital modeling and simulation programs, which allows to find the best solution. Modernization and creation of infrastructure. Unification of processes and solutions. IT logistics based on SAP solutions, electronic document management. The achieved effects, as illustrated by a new chassis assembly warehouse, are as follows. The utilization ratio of the warehouse area has increased by a factor of 2.5. Productivity of order consolidation has doubled. The number of errors in order consolidation has been reduced by a factor of 3. The logistics project is mainly focused on standard, easily scalable solutions, flexibility in operations, quick adaptation to changes in production and technology. For the first time in KAMAZ practice, the logistics flows are designed simultaneously with product designing. As part of reengineering, KAMAZ implements a program of projects aimed at developing a process control information system intended for the whole product lifecycle. Information technology is an integral part of our modern enterprise management system. Product designing is carried out in the form of a three-dimensional model, taking into account all market requirements, along with the necessary engineering calculations and virtual tests. The joint work of engineers and data storage is done in the Team Center corporate data management system. Based on the 3D model of products, the Team Center system launches a production preparation process, develops an electronic technological process, including its quality check during its modeling. Upon completion, all data is transferred to the corporate enterprise management system based on the SAP platform. After each customer order, a portfolio is formed in the SAP system. A process of creating the optimal production and supply schedule is launched, taking into account all the restrictions. Automated product identification systems are used for components delivery. Their movement is controlled in the warehouse management system based on the SAP platform using modern mobile solutions. KAMAZ PTC is actively introducing modern IT solutions in production. Priority tasks are the operational production management using mobile solutions, real-time product quality control, and product traceability. Further vehicle service is based on designing data as well as actual data obtained from production. KAMAZ is actively working on the development of high-quality service according to the connected vehicle concept based on its own software platform. To quickly obtain reliable information and take managerial decisions, KAMAZ PTC uses and actively develops manager monitors using mobile solutions. Digital technology, big data, and artificial intelligence bring our business and our customers' business to a new efficiency level. Before the launch of the new KAMAZ vehicle model range into mass production, several specialized training sites were created. People, qualified personnel, are the basis for the success of KAMAZ reengineering. In this regard, a new model of personnel training has been created and implemented. Training for new employees begins in the Multifunctional Center for Applied Qualifications, MCAQ. The purpose of its creation? Training in basic knowledge and skills in all relevant professions of KAMAZ PTC. MCAQ is a systematically organized training in 15 modern workshops, more than 150 training programs, more than 9,000 trained persons in the first 3 years of operation. The MCAQ implements the basic principles of the new KAMAZ training model, introducing the new KAMAZ production system and quality assurance principles at all stages of the educational process. The Educational and Technological Complex is a unique educational factory in a real factory. It provides training in production skills in conditions similar to real production. Based on the results, an assessment is made of personnel readiness to perform operations in KAMAZ's modern production environment. The Educational and Technological Complex provides training on new products and technologies. Students get industrial experience. During the first months of its operation, over 800 people were trained there. The training meets common corporate standards and KAMAZ ideology. The new training system is of international standard and is able to meet KAMAZ's current and future needs in qualified personnel. The most important thing for us, of course, is our staff. Fortunately, we have some very good people, very good employees who love their jobs, love their product, love to create it. And we paid great attention to training and raising our personnel's comprehension of our product and our technologies. This is the key element of our project.
Reengineering is giving a new life to KAMAZ, and it will never stop.